fumble return on the opening kickoff.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other and saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
The man on Broadway said, "Good, Charles, good." Extra point and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Thought he was going to up the price or something.
Here's the kicks away following that fumble return. From the 10.
Get it.
And they'll start this drive just across.
Thought it was going to be another game for 20.
The Cardinals now getting
offensively, and it'll be the good quarterback, Kyler Murray, who leads the way. And you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, and not only opens up your playbook, but allows you to draw up even more plays because he's one of the best two-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. In rush down the pocket, he'll be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw off rhythm and deliver.
First down, Connor Plowing ahead for about 30. It'll be second and 7.
They're on first down, but not all good work here, but still all in all, great play for the offense. Still got to get at least a few so that we can do it.
Show ass back here.
To his running back.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down in the game.
This defense looking for a full stop. This is third down and 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Murray and Company going for it on 4. Receiver complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So not only did they convert on 4, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
See the ball and fix it. It's too much time. That's all it is. Well, he about to die. Give it to him. Give it.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
Bye-bye. All right, now. Something. You can't move nothing. What you mean you can move it? What can you move? Watch this, nigga. We ending this. I ain't playing with you. Hurry.
And the Cardinals have secure
In the first quarter, I completely see the logic there. It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to dig deeper, I think, and maybe if we try to work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must think they need to steal possession.
You can handle it in basketball.
They didn't steal it and try to gain an advantage. They tried. They just didn't get it done.
Start out to the jet sweep. And it's loose yardage here. Back at the 47. A nice sneaking stop for a loss here from Jalen Phillips. That's the danger trying to run plays like this with your wide receiver. They can be big, or they can be guts.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're trying to try to go around the corner behind the line of scrimmage,
saw the hit coming.
But in this case, they didn't get it back. Receiver coaches wish these guys all the time separation. That's what's going to make this play successful. That time there was very little. I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away.
Kill this dude.
Here's Murray. And the rush gets home. Down he goes. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to leap deep for more. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious. It's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. Now he's made another mistake.
James has been kind of laying these passes out there. He's got to throw it a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in three, and definitely more decisive in throwing. That shit, you!
Here's the pass that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass here, that is 2nd and 10. Tua steps up to pass it. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
Man coverage on the outside. These DBs telling me that they return to matters in the other hand. Maybe that man coverage not zone. There was good coverage there. Of course, the incompletion.
He sets the DD. And he backs away and crashed into incomplete.
There is something to a game trying to keep the defense honest when we got that type of speed. You do so. Send it deep, try to spare under it, and then you can hit downfield. And that play, they weren't successful.
Tua on 4th down. What? This goes to the tight end, Eric Schultz.
Yeah, he was saying that.
Over still manage to convert and keep the drive alive. First carry for Raheem Mostert. A big noise on thrust to the side right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tyler Lowe to throw. And man downfield is Lowe. Now he'll go down without before getting us inside the 30. 22 yards there, 1st down. Fourteen nothing to score. This is the NFL. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they got it 1st and 10. Now with the empty Mostert running right. Solid stiff arm. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're almost another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult. They made it look as easy through the air, on the ground. They made it off the ball with ease.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And able to get us inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 around the corridor. So they'll pick up back to the game at 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. Getting us out to the front.
Quick stuff.
Raheem Mostert from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins have moved touchdown.
For 20.
We know he has decent hands out of the backfield. It's the first time Charles Higgins
Oh, he got it.
the passing game. And his
You got it. You well got it. Oh, man. You a cock blower. Hey, man. Basketball ain't gonna be no better. Cause I ain't playing with no scrubs and no basketball no more. I know who you can't beat.
They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4", switch. It's not a conflict of interest. It's a business. West Coast rocking the timberland. Keep up in the trenches.
Yeah, we got that. We're gonna play in the OJs. The OJ outfits. Light.
I got my Turkish rope with matching gold fangs. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I mess with East Coast, that's been slow game. Some of the realest, it was no game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean finger on the side, bumping that red head. Clean hands when I ride, up in my bed. East Coast, they get that bread. You can do they a big. The West Coast, they
Not at least 20 at all. Well, since you said like this,
I guess all of it is against me.
what time is it? What time is it? $10 a game? What we doing? Ain't no let me see. You at the casino.
Rockin' the timberland, deep up in the trenches. It's no different. Fourth and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got it down. She bitch business. Rock the ride, baby.
You let the slots push that button, nigga.
Oh, nonsense.
Push it.
Same way in Brooklyn and Compton. With that gang, then we will make the profit.
Hey, why not? You know my name, the Gambler.
All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a round-away girl to live with.
Who's on you?
Showtime at the Apollo.
Showtime at the Apollo.
About the bottom. Take two and whole lot of living for my you won't live. Just be the mom. If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of it is against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Is you blind?
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills on EA Sports.
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can buy for long periods of time without a top one quarterback. The game is
And we are underway in Buffalo.
You say what? You just see white better.
Right around the goal line.
Killing.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The KC offense set to go 11 always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
How the hell all these young people having heart attacks, man? You think it's because of that shot?
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Don't make sense to me. But did he have the shot though? Oh, he did?
He ain't able to play in some tournament or something.
Oh, wow.
Yards in the Kansas City.
Breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early. Running through all types of tackles, but the defense back on its heels. Like some of your school when you start this shit, you're not going to do those good times.
Yeah, all my kids did not get that, man.
It's slow going there. It's a really good yard, maybe up to the 41. And we're up to 41, second and 9. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This gets tipped and intercepted. It's on by Hyatt. And the Bridge are going to get the shit. 30-yard line. That's something you see very often from the quarterback to his
It's not going to stop continuing to fire as the game goes along. Watch him. They'll be back the very next series.
George Kaliakis, the man to bring you down.
You've got to be impressed on the defensive front at reps like theirs. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Dalvin is James Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. They are in need of 6 yards here. They hope to move the chains. Throwing his helmet on third. That's caught by Adrian Davis. He's got his first down as they're able to get the third conversion.
Oh.
It's on the ground. They have the football and
All right.
shot at the 33-yard line. So a rocky start on both sides. Turnovers exchange.
I saw what you did there. What I did. Rocky too. I saw that. I got it. Right now. They're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. They're going to have that kind of runners. They got to get it together. That's why I'm going to look at that ball.
It's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. 4 yards rushing for him now. Just his first 3 carries. On first down to get it again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down to come again. They can pick up the 4 in 2nd and 6. Here again is the throw. And the lane closes up quickly. It's going to be 39. Chances is full down territory for unable to convert. And right now looking at a 33. He's got it. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they looking at getting 7 here on 3rd and 4. They're scoreless after 1. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. Here's Cook again on the ground. Takes it to about the 37. The defense was ready to look for that pass option.
He get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep himself to get to the perimeter. Probably get his back a little bit of
a 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on the first down.
Yes, sir. That's the only issue.
sideline to make plays.
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Oh, fuck.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game when the defense really took center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses have really captured the coaching staff without forcing the turnovers in this game?
Big Von.
We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
All of them 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Man, you supposed to pick that.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this will come by Travis Kelce. And he'll have the Chiefs' first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Certainly fits into that category.
Ooh. Boy, passing that dope.
And on this play, he tied it for the first down.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Gregory Rousseau wins his way in for the stop and a loss. On 2nd and 12. He on to a service screen. That's got started. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Complete. And he's got a first down to made at the Bills' 12-yard line. Taken down here about the 11. Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Kill him.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 now. Ball gets 3 yards long. The Eagles are going to pick up 6 on 6. Now the Bills are going to use the first 10 timeouts as they'll head to the side and talk over what to do next. They'll see him searching 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now. Throwing now is Mahomes. And will be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The turnover is obviously when you throw a interception in the end zone like that, it really sticks.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call. They were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the cover was awful more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the integration.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. The Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go until halftime.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw to Talon. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
That's going to be intercepted. If you're the offense, this has not been after you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a level of defense. We have plenty of that to do about interception.
Yeah, I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? We talked about it. And so it's points going up on the board. It's not as much fun. These defensive battles, something's got to give. For these turnovers, who can convert them into points? I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on from that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was put also by the defense.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He's got to be out of bounds, but he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32 line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass incomplete with the flag in the backfield. This might be a roughing ball. And even though that 15 yards will gain a game, this Kansas City offensive line has got to get together and say, got to do a better job protecting our franchise quarterback. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw to Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now, whistles and a timeout with 6 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remaining in the half. On the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this was a 31-yard attempt.
He blew it. He blew it. He fucking blew it.
Action on the field, but no at least as of yet. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march.
He fucking blew it.
Charles and I settled into the booth ready for a quarter number.
Gotta take advantage of that, man.
So no scoring in our 1st half. We're in the 2nd half. We're going to get back underway.
Get your ass out of bounds.
The Bulls offense set to take over and begin quarter number 3. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight. Scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight up the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And he sneaks his way forward on the quick cover here. 2nd down. The last one good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Allen now looks to throw.
What?
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Man, what the fuck? They all gathered up and shit.
First possession in the 3rd quarter, interceptions. You're looking at 2nd half tones.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. You guys see a little blood running out the wrong field.
Oh, boy.
That ball in, Kansas City touchdown.
I guess when we look back on it, it was just a matter of time until the big one like that, and halftime, we not discussed it. They did a nice job on it in the
Oh, he blew it again. How the hell he make that one?
And take it to the house. Finally here in the second half. That got done.
Extra point by Booker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taking down
It set me up for success, and I fucked it up. Set me up, and I fucked it up.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you give it to them. Not necessarily to win your plays on the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That's not the play. He's up in there after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. And the officials here can pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured chief on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here's Allen to throw it.
What? Come on, dude.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception.
Come on, man. What's going on?
You have an injury on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Man.
And he'll get inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 60 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better than running right through a tackle, take the lower center ground, and try his legs for a really nice pickup.
Got this motherfucker like he got down.
Get back only the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. It's second down. And the play clock's about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's 2 remaining as they put one here in this third quarter. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Oh, fucking shit, man.
He will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Booker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. Let's sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being close to his team. And one told me once, every time we talk catch, this 2 shall pass, and if you get that right back, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and hold things down.
See if they can get going and reassert themselves here. It's a gain of 18 and a Buffalo first down. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the left-hand option. They're pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him. His legs create big plays, so gets him benefits.
His running back.
No doubt about it. We just saw it there.
They'll use a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So after the loss of a yard, they look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll throw with Allen.
God damn, dude, come on.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the
Buffalo
football.
suck.
You and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked out 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe quarterbacks that have experience or less talent. His caliber, I can't believe what he just said.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the game, I would have said, we never got a million years. Here we go. They go play fake. Mahomes. And this one is complete.
How the fuck that was? Now, I clearly remember when I did that in the last game, they called a fucking penalty on me.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. So that, Charles, is maybe the play that his defense has been looking for.
Hang in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something because with the 4th quarter, and it's 0, it's still blowing up.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're playing 3 quarters. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From midfield, here's Allen. And my goodness,
Come on, man.
Interception. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 33-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hopping safety.
I love the call for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freely to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
It's 2nd and 9. Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the 20-point they need. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. And this gives them now 3 interceptions in the game. 2011, wasn't it? Kirk Coleman and the Eagles.
That's right. With the Eagles, it was the Washington Redskins. That's correct.
So after the Irish, it's Allen.
What?
Caught for a Bills touchdown.
Boy, they was some locked up bullshit. Looked up. I switched to the man and pushed the button. What are you talking about?
It's Alice Allison to watch the Titans out. And that one makes it 18-7. A nice tiny little drive there. That's in field position. And the Rams do score. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside 5. And they'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. I'm curious to see Charles what the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
To the other side of the ball, said, hey, that's the last thing you're going to do about it now. So you deal with football. I percentage of total confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in his hands again.
Here's the keep it on the ground. And up to the 25. And it's taken there. Yes, the game that's nice, but it's works apart.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within possession. They can't just sit out and run the ball. Have to find a way to throw defensively as well.
Here's the Mahomes. Kelsey has it over the middle. And they will just run upfield across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, did not fall free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Man, that's bullshit.
Just a yard or two shy of the 40. 90 yards on the ground for him now. He has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to start this thing right here with Charles in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep waiting on
Man, this game full of shit. Fucking goal line offense, that's garbage.
Pacheco, 42 yards. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Bush's yard target. And it's now 21-0. So the drive there, 5 plays and 80 yards. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. Allen and the Bills now. Down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 54 on the clock. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Allen. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. One off by Jerry Sneed, and the Chiefs force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Ross smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of game that you feel really good about. Now, you guys are going to say to themselves, that was the second shut up.
And now here's another interception.
Love it.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. They'll take possession already in the red zone. And a great start to offensive scoreboard.
Great how many guys we've seen in defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So this one's the area. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere again. You got a 1-score game now.
Chance at all. That's when you put your defense and your flyers on one side. One of the guys can come up with the other side. Get that hands team right. No doubt about it.
on an extra point as well. Things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. From just inside, the short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chiefs offense set to go. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down. They're going to use up all their timeouts. They'll have this one down.
First down. And they'll get this up all the way around the 33. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Nice run defense presented there. What I mean by that is discipline. Guys playing the right gaps in the right holes, knowing what they're pursuing, making a very nice play.
Now he ducks this off over the middle, and they'll get it up just short of a 35 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for the Chiefs' first down. Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful with how much time you're giving up. I mean, it's a good time you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone game scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Just 1 second showing on the play.
He had to call what himself. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, no, not you. What? Googus? Googly? Man.
First time tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Short-handed, they just take the knee there.
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it with scouts or for what reason. We've seen a college coach and everything, but the miracle of the Meadowland. All they do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball back free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
But that running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Another shot here on the ground. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. I guess the simple question was just take a knee there.
I understand even why you would take any sort of chance. You've seen it happen game to game. Doesn't matter what you best high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get greedy, try to get an extra money cut yet, and it can backfire.
Solid rush here as the pick is right down to the 22-yard line. 147 yards rushing for the Bills.
That was bullshit.
Well, we looked at each other right when he switched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's Thursday 5. Mahomes to throw. Open man, it's Kelsey. And he takes it in for the score of the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Top to their end.
Flipping. football.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away from victories.
And then I tell you the type of team that just look at the mirror and say,
Oh, man.
ton of pressure on.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the turf, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out the football. Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, get them picked off Bentley, white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't got a lock. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm off yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody. I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the turf, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out of football. Toys, convoys, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you is gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free. That's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm the connect, my boy. Off the top. I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the turf, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out of football. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't buy or believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the V's, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground, and
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. The 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something
worst field goal kicker ever.
So with
the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be brought out to the middle of the end zone. It'll be one shot shy of 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Time for
this offense. I ain't seen the offense yet.
Former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football to Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, he's a strong runner and an even better leader.
And he's going to keep this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the run going for 14 in the first half. And boy, CD, it's one thing.
That's right. Get off me, chump. Loser.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Don't ever try to put your hands on me.
The first carry now for Tony Howard to about the 33-yard line.
Sympathy tackle.
That's a very nice job there by the defensive. They just engaged. They held it around. The guy who made the play, just stop it out. Many times just can't get any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And it makes a great.
Oh man, what the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. Damn. Sound good. I'm not worried. We are solid.
give him a yard down to the 33.
Good luck, shit.
Credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage. Left this space to try and run. A really nice job stealing the T-ball carrier.
His first catch of the game for 11 and first down.
This has to go down to one simple routes in the playbook. But so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Absolutely not.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And
Different defense, man.
straight ahead running to
Totally.
the yard, second down. Edwards again on second down. They follow up the gain of 2 and the gain of 1 that time.
Not much on that run, Charles. That's exactly the way to execute a run there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Knocked that down for a win. The defense got it.
On third down, here's Edwards. And he
Don't
was
care about field goals.
1-yard line.
That's all it's going to be. Better get good at them.
That's a really neat defense there because they saw the heavy lift come in from the offense, countered it with extra line balance and brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big time play for their defense.
He blew it. He blew it. He blew it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that'll keep this a 1-point game.
Well, this winds up in empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back from that possession, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you get...
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Now they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is caught for the 2 points. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Pollard again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down, Prescott. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play action with Jackson. Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Flushed out right. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action now. Prescott. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Dak Prescott as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Dak and the Cowboy offense heading back onto the field. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Odafe always so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On play action, Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 50 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And some room to roam now. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Jackson slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. He's got the first down and more. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down and goal. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Isaiah Likely from 3 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. This time, the extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And finishing that drive off was the touchdown grab by Isaiah Likely. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up a bit.
Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. On fourth down, here's the option. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the running crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Room here to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 84 yards on the ground here for Pollard. This is a first down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Right back to him on first down. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time.